Guys, welcome to another very quick, short, sharp, direct from the desk. I want to focus on one stock today, CYBG, which is the old Clydesdale Bank that spun out of NAB. The code for that, it's on the screen there, CYB. You're looking at a daily chart, and it's a stock we have in the portfolio. We've got a large weighting to the stock. We've got 10% of the platinum portfolio in CYB, and it's done particularly well in the last week or so. If we focus in here, you can obviously see it's gone from sub 460 and it's just ticked through $5 today. The main thing that's underpinning this strength in CYB has been changing expectations around UK interest rates, and that's come on the back of better than expected or stronger than expected inflation data coming out of the UK. So in recent data, there was inflation printed 2.9%. versus 2.6% they did in July, and this is up 0.3% this time last year. So look, we're starting to see inflation kick in the UK. We're starting to see the Bank of England change their rhetoric around interest rates, and they're likely to increase interest rates sooner rather than later. The reason why interest rates are really important in terms of CYB, they have about £38 billion worth of accounts, so money held at the bank. £10.7 billion of that does not reprice if interest rates go up. So obviously the margin on the earnings on those deposits will increase pretty strongly. So to put some numbers around that, if we're expecting earnings in FY18, profit in FY18 of 230 odd million. That's what they're likely to do in FY18, 230 odd million pounds, an increase in 1% in the UK benchmark interest rate. You'll see about an £80 million benefit drop to the £80 million pound, I should say, benefit drop to the bottom line on CYB. So clearly the key takeout here is inflation obviously helps to support higher interest rates. Higher interest rates will help to support CYB earnings. I think it's a really good example of why we're positioning more favorably towards the financials at the moment. In terms of targets in CYB, I'll just go to the weekly chart now to give you the potential target that we're looking for in CYB. This will be the eventual target that we're going for is $5.30 in CYB. We do have a 10% holding, so it is a big weighting in our portfolio. We may take some profits off the table before that level, but overall, our target remains at $5.30. Just to give you an idea, one of the other things impacting CYB on the positive side, obviously on the back of higher interest rate expectations, better, more bullish inflation data. The pound has rallied versus the Aussie. So you can clearly see in recent times the pound has been very much supported versus the Aussie dollar, and that's obviously underpinning CYB's earnings. CYB earnings 100%. CYB earns 100% of its earnings over in the UK. They repatriate that back into Aussie dollars. Obviously, the uptick on the currency is beneficial. I'll leave you with that. I hope you have a great trading day. Bye for now.